Welcome back to the county seat. Our topic today is the value or future of monuments, national monuments in the state, and their impact on counties. So far we've covered an attempt to make a monument, a little bit of historical background with our discussion, and we've introduced the idea of land use planning bills as an alternative. So I'm going to toss out the question, are monuments antiquated? I mean, do they have a place anymore? Panel.
Well, I can tell you from my perspective, I agree with Ted in terms of that at one time there was a place for the use of the Antiquities Act under certain circumstances, and perhaps in the right environment there still could be a good use for that. But unfortunately it has become a political tool where if you're running for election and you need a certain vote, then you create land masses into a monument to garner a particular vote. And the result is that something like the Grand Staircase, where there was no notification, there was no consultation coming directly from the top for obviously political reasons, soured the name monument here in the state of Utah among many in these rural counties. And so even if there were an application for that, I think the opposition to it would be such that you would not be able to have, really a good process in creating that monument. That's one of the reasons why we've tried to create a new, more grassroots, bottom-up approach, because, given that some of the approaches out there are so controversial anymore, and we've had plenty of controversy in the state of Utah over the last 20, 30 years, we'd like to do something different. That's why we've initiated these county-by-county land use planning bills, because instead of, coming from the top down, you start from the ground up, you engage all the stakeholders, and the product that comes out of that has wide and broad support from many, many different users. Now, if you contrast that to the way the Grand Staircase was plunked out on the state of Utah, then you can see that the result is obviously going to be a much better result.
Sure. Now, Ted, you would be a supporter of a monument under the right circumstances. What does the good monument look like as it comes to fruition?
Well, a good monument is one agreed to. Mm-hmm. I don't buy the idea that because all the people in the United States own the federal lands, that they all have the same value and input. The people on the local level have to have more input because they live there, they work there, their lives depend on it. And so do the revenues of the state. But there needs to be a balance. There is a federal interest, there is a federal population interest, citizen interest in it. And monuments can be a good thing. If you're enhancing something like Hovenweep, we've mentioned before, Hovenweep is a place that people want to come. They put a lot of money into San Juan County when they come to see it. And when protected, it's just a marvelous tourist attraction, a destination tourist attraction. The Grand Staircase, as difficult as that was for Utah, may in the longer run turn out to be a good thing in the terms of tourism in Garfield County and Kane County, and those counties that encircle it. But at this point, it's hard to see that. Mm-hmm. Yes, we've had increases in the tourism business in the surrounding towns like Escalante. But, that's not a definite, and we still worry about the loss of the coal there, which could have been severed from the monument that was set aside. We could have had the benefit of the coal. So the judge is out on that one, I think. But the judge is not out on the difficulty it caused in every other part of Utah among local people. The monument stunk from that regard.
That's exactly right.
Well, we still have to talk about the things coming ahead, and that would be what the new land bills are like, and we'll focus that on Emery County, which is in the middle of that process, and kind of take a look at where that's headed for the future. We'll be back with the county seat in just a minute.
What is play? Is it culture? Is it adventure? Is it... Ooh,
it's a destination.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's correct.
Cedar City and Bryan Head Resort in the heart of Iron County, where outdoor excitement, culture, and the iron industry melts together. Come and forge a new adventure where play is the thing. You haven't forgotten how to play. It's just that you haven't been to the right place yet.
If you look up epic in the dictionary, it's defined as heroic, majestic, or impressively great. Here in Kane County, Utah, we don't need a dictionary to tell us that. We live it every day. Stop reading about life and start experiencing it in Kane County. ATV adventures, Jeep excursions, hike a world where the Old West was yesterday and tomorrow is just over the horizon. Kane County, Utah, where epic is more than just a word, it's our way of life.
Take a look. Take a glimpse. Take a peek. You'll be surprised by what you find.
Join us August 4th through the 6th for the 2011 Tooele County Fair. Enjoy live entertainment, classic car show, rodeo, demolition derby, and more. Head to TooeleFair.com for tickets and more information.
Adventure, beauty, excitement. Tooele County Parks and Recreation, bringing communities together.
Imagine a place where the world's largest concentration of scenic attractions can be found, where radiant cliffs of 2 national parks and 3 state parks tower to kiss the azure sky. Come and visit any one of the many memorable sites and events that Bryce Canyon Country, Garfield County, Utah has to offer. Drive along National Scenic Byway 143 and All-American Road Highway 12 and experience the ultimate adventure.